It's a little boy and a bundle of joy at that. Christian Peter Patrick Little, son of proud parents Clare and Graham, one of Fermanagh's best known TV personalities.
Christian Little arrived at 11:31 exactly on Thursday morning by cesarean section because he's awkward like his father, and he was in breech for the last 3 or 4 months of the pregnancy. Actually suited us in a strange kind of way, because I was away in Iceland until Tuesday, 2 days before he was born, and I got to go to India 10 days time. So if it was natural and he'd gone over or come early, then there's a chance that I might have missed the birth of my first child, which would not have been ideal.
He had a very tight schedule to fit in between, so I think it was probably the best option to come out C-section. So
yeah. So Christian played ball. It was very nice of him to make things easy for his old man, and coming the day he was supposed to come, and not early or late.
Very surreal, sort of, because again with a C-section you get a day to come in to actually have your baby, so you have a time and everything, but it's just an amazing experience no matter what way they come out, because the end result's still the same. You still end up with a beautiful wee baby, so just delighted. So I think I'm still feeling a bit spaced out at the minute, but I'm going well.
What she had to deal with for 9 months, and what every mother has to deal with for 9 months, is extraordinary, because everybody knows that men are the weaker sex and we whinge and cry about anything, but Claire got through the 9 months with hardly a whimper, especially with me being away so much. She just never complained. She got on with everything, worked right up until he was born, and never complained about it. And then it was the minimum of fuss in the hospital, and then produced this beautiful bouncing little son and heir, and I couldn't be happier and I couldn't be prouder of it.
Christian is not the only big delivery for Graham this week. Not only has he become a dad for the first time, he's also just received copies of his first book, combining two of his greatest loves, travel and sport.
To finish writing it actually 2 years ago. It's basically about the year I spent trying to be a world champion in anything. I entered a whole range of silly sports, which culminated in the elephant polo in Nepal, which we were fortunate enough to win the world title in that in December. It was the last championship I was going to enter. So a few years later, it's taken me quite a while to get the book finished. I'd actually finished writing it 2 years ago, like I said, but it's been a long process getting a publisher. That's finally happened now with the Brehon Press up here in Belfast. Book's here, and it will be in the shops from the end of September, and I hope it does really well. It's been a lot of hard work, and it's been pretty exciting, but I'm just so pleased that it's here.
So with babies, bottles and books, it looks like they have a very busy time ahead, but they insist they're going to take each step little by little.